Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the finals here at Max Mode 2024. What's going on? It's your boy Shadow Ace on the mic, of course, joined by my commentary co-host Doggy Simmons. Doggy Simmons, how you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good as we are here, day 3, Street Fighter 6 top 8, trying to see who's going to be the first ever Max Mode champion. We have quite a few good stories to talk about leading up to it. So yeah, I'm getting out of the professional mode. Yeah, I'm amped for this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, we're here, day 3. All of the players put in their due diligence, and they made it this far to the final dance. The big table, as I like to call it. Here, 8 seats have been filled, but there is only one that is, like, bigger than the rest of them. Like, rest of the seats, all the other seats, you know, they look nice, they look fancy and stuff, but there's just this one seat that sits in the center, and that is the throne of the champion that has a crown right above its head. I'm very excited for this. Just to let everybody know how the format is going to go, it's going to be first to 3 all the way, universally decided between all 8 competitors and the TO directors for the event, just to keep everybody up on speed.
Right.
That's the wonder, like, oh, well, where does extra game come from? Well, now we let you know before we get started. But, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend, grab your drinks, grab your snacks. We're getting ready for some Street Fighter 6 going down, man. And you got both of our players and competitors sitting down, ready to get queued up here. It is going to be NY Chris G going up against Painbot. And Doggy Sims, how you feel about this one?
I'm actually very interested in this myself for Senor Painbot. Had to throw that in there because he said I wouldn't do that. But yeah, between the two, Chris G, Modern Chun, Painbot playing Ryu, and between last night and tonight, one thing I noticed, just because I have insider info of this, Painbot immediately went back to his room. He got in Discord with his local squad, or not even his local squad, his Discord squad, who has helped build him up to this point. And he spent a good amount of time trying to break down every little nuance of Chris G. So I'm really interested to see the power of a Discord community going against one of the modern greats of fighting games. Because even with all the help that Painbot can get in his corner, he's still going to have to climb over a monumental opponent in Chris.
Chris G has definitely been on a tear this weekend, and he said his rampage is not quite over just yet. I don't know how he's going to get all those medals and plaques on the way back home that he's earned, and he's, you know, looking to secure just another one to add into the collection. I'm sure he's enjoying his time here down at Max Mode, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this Street Fighter 6 Top 8 action going down. Ryu versus Chun, a tale as old as time, all the way back in the heyday of Street Fighter 2 with these classic characters. But one of these characters has a little bit of a modifier added to him, you know, that good old-fashioned M, you know,
Yeah.
the modern, you know.
So, like, one of the things I wanted to point out before we started, which we really didn't get time to do, this is the only matchup in the top 8 so far that looks like it'll be quote-unquote standard Street Fighter, as people call it for the most part. Not seeing so much of it as Chris G is able to immediately shove Painbot into the corner to start things off. But the neutral in this, if we ever get to it, will be the tried and true footsies that a lot of people try to claim as hallmark Street Fighter. It hasn't really worked out for Painbot so far, as again, try to get a little bit of room. Chris G with the up kick put Painbot back in the corner, who's below 30 at this point, 30%. So it's a hard fight to try to get out of there. Steps up and gets a tick throw. Charging again, and was hoping that Chris G was looking for a throw tech. Chris up backing out of dodge, coming back in to close out the first round, and has a pretty solid start to this top 8.
And that's definitely something Painbot is going to have to keep aware of. The reactions just on Chris G being on point with everything. Nice, good combo here coming out from Chris.
The reaction, you say? Stepping up, taking the bonus throw as well. Caught Painbot asleep at the wheel. Jammed him into the wall with the DI, gets another conversion.
And another one.
Wake up.
Wake up, Painbot. Let's go. Where's that coffee at? All right. Oh,
Ooh.
my goodness, please.
This is such a rough spot for Painbot, looking for a trade, but it's a black market trade that Chris G will gladly take for a convincing first game.
Well, you know, I'm glad that this event was first to 3 all the way, because the way that these matches are about to go, look. All right, back to the match here. Let's see what adjustments Painbot can make. Maybe get some knowledge checks going on Chris G and his aggressive approach.
Well, he had a quick push in the beginning, but he was looking for a tick throw, and Chris G took the moment to flee the scene, cross over to the other side, put Painbot on the wall, if you will. Tags the leg with the low forward, gets the DR confirmed. Painbot blocked the double overhead. Good luck.
All right, Chris G close to burnout, but just backing off here.
Hey, and that's the second time that Chris G has found the timing for Hado, had a Hazantu over it. Didn't get the confirm with the jab, but still in a really strong position.
Yeah.
Case in point.
Here. Oh, that's not looking too good. Yeah,
not at all.
He was on it right there. Even if he was able to get a jump in, he would still have recovered in time. Ooh, nice.
Oh, I like that. Like, for all the few times that Painbot's gone into the air, Chris G has had a sharp reaction with up kicks. That time stepping under just for a change of pace. But here's Painbot, parry back throw.
Okay. Good start offense here for Painbot, but unfortunately a huge drop there.
Right.
Oh, that's very costly.
And Chris G showing all the confidence, has no qualms with burning himself out.
He has to be extra careful. That modern, that modern level 3 reaction could be on there, but oh, never mind. Jab into level 2.
Right.
Please.
Holding on to a little extra if he needs it for reversal, but drive gauge is back. Chris G is in a really strong spot. And stepping up and jamming the Hado back into Painbot's pocket with a dashing short.
Super strong.
Sheesh!
Super strong 2-zip here right now against Painbot, and he's just going through the motions, trying to figure out what can I do against this Chun.
Solid. And that's the first Hazantu that Chris missed. And he was just barely late.
All right, nice. Gets a throw into the corner here from Chris G. 2 scoops. Can we get third? We're better than Sunday? No.
Yeah, don't need it.
All right.
There's a really consistent habit that Chris G has picked up. Anytime he gets a solid conversion, the first thing that is not on Painbot's mind is to defend the throw. So extra credit. That's not the wall.
Yep, cover plus.
And I like that. Like, Chris G got backed up by the DI, had the idea that Painbot was going to try to close the distance, immediately shut down the dash with a low forward. Woke and ready.
All right, the X-Fireball here coming out there from Painbot. Let's see if he could try to press on the offense. Chris G close to burnout, but Painbot respecting the space and the distance, puts himself there. Can Painbot capitalize in this state? He has to be careful about his approach. Chris G, you just see him buffering into something. There's something in that back in the pocket there.
He's charging for. Oh!
I said it.
Oh!
Okay. Nice.
And then standing in a really strong space to where Painbot can't do anything really. Like, wake up Shinku and hope to get it out. So Chris G, 1 round away from top 3.
Yeah. EX variety here. Painbot is in trouble. I think Chris G is just playing at such a comfortable pace right now. He doesn't mind dumping in resources because Painbot hasn't given him a reason not to.
Right.
Yeah. Playing on the defensive here.
We want to talk about the pace. Has the timing as well. Allowing Painbot to jump in, stepping up and finding a counter hit jab, getting a tick throw, slowly closing the door on Painbot with hit after hit, and finds another sharp reaction. And
nice.
In the last 2 rounds, Chris G has made such a good use of level 2 and just a great display of everything he and the game has to offer. Had the sharp reaction against the first high blade kick that we've seen the entire set with a super, and then just looked like a harmless Hado, looked like the old classic Shoto footsie Hado, and Chris G was ready to shut that down as well. 3-0, and he finds himself seated in winners finals.
Well-earned and well-documented victory there for Chris G. The reactions to everything was just on point and immaculate. I feel like Painbot was trying to, I don't know, I just feel like a little too defensive, a little too hesitant on trying to throw anything out, especially in burnout where Chris G was just so comfortable and then confident in his approach on offense. And it was like, all right, I don't care if I'm in burnout. I mean, I don't care if 20 seconds just passed by. I'm in burnout. I'm still pressing buttons on you. And Painbot was like, all right, I got to figure out when I can do anything. But it just wasn't there. It wasn't there. You know, that was just our first match. He still has an opportunity in the lower half of the bracket. But for right now, his journey is just going to be a little much harder because he did start out on the winner's side. And I know downstairs there are some hungry players. Right. I know that those players went to do their homework. Right. It's like, all right, I'm starting on the losers. There's a lot on the line. I can't lose. I need to place as high as possible, so I'm going to be doing some labbing.
Right.
But, again, Painbox still into the bracket here, but we're going to move on to our next matchup as we're going to get Dat Bip going up against Campaign.
So this is a pretty important matchup for Dat Bip only because he, for whatever reason, decided to bring himself back over to Georgia and talk that good talk.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the confidence of this young man is quite high here, but Campaign, no slouch, no stranger to the danger, has been putting work in there with that A.K.I, a character that most people kind of wrote off their list on as being a threat here. But he's in top 8. He's going to show us why.
Now, that's a really amusing start to me. Campaign was the only player who was not warming up against anybody. He was sitting down in training mode by himself, and he was specifically looking at Kimberly and shutting down drive rush approaches. Kind of hallmark to what we saw in the beginning. But now, Dat Bip taking the lead with that small conversion, doing well to keep up with it. Go back and forth between the two, a trade. Campaign tried to see if he can get a big conversion back. Just to take the command throw, not enough.
All right, isn't burnout here. There he is to get the hit. He does find it here. All right, are we going to spin this? Yes, we go into the level 2, but is it enough? Just got out of there.
Pixel on the prayer was looking for some kind of reversal. Campaign with a jab, but yo, she's safe.
Safe. Good slide there from Dat Bip. All right, let's see what Campaign.
Hey.
Good. Very nice.
And faking the DRN as well, trying to see if there's any big reaction out of Campaign as Dat Bip shoves him over into the corners, looking to see if there's anything else. Nothing good, so step up and go again.
Yeah.
Campaign in the basement with a deep in here and a side swap with a throw.
Good tech there by Dat Bip. Keeping a good distance until it's time to party. There it is. The drive rushing in.
Ready for the overhead, well defended.
The grab here, EX bubble.
Ooh. Yeah, a bit of a trap afterwards, allowing Dat Bip to press some buttons. Another one again, solid conversion, getting rid of the poison.
Big jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah, into the level 3. Yes, indeed. We're cashing out, baby. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, so he's going to give her that buff. And a huge life lead. Just a tap. She sneezes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, again. A safe.
Over to third base at this point.
Yo, we out there. Let's see if Dat Bip can go for a triple-double here. Oh, nice. Okay.
A couple of lashes out of Campaign to start things off. A little more traffic, looking for the drive rushes. And it's the thing that's standing out in my mind for the whole introduction that I had against it. Like, Campaign stopped the first drive rush. I think it might have been 2. But Dat Bip's been able to slide 2 or 3 in uncontested. So maybe that's possibly weighing on Campaign's mind. So far, not so good. But was looking for some kind of response there. Dat Bip gladly took the opportunity to flip the script, throw Campaign in the corner, get the offense started. There's a hand check.
Yo, beautiful shit. Footwork going out here from Dat Bip. And yeah, we're closing it out. We're going to spend that. Yo, we want the guarantee. Give it to us. Yes, indeed.
And the really good thing with that is not only using the meter, didn't use all of it. So future investments.
All right, Dat Bip say the cane of play, parries.
And that's got to be slightly obnoxious for Campaign. Decided to go a little bit aggressive in the beginning and immediately ran into a blue light special. Out of range, though. So this is a big one for him. Using a lot of drive gauge to shove Dat Bip all the way over in the corner. Gets another one.
Oh, my God. It's a combo video. Where's Desk at?
Out of, into, and back out of the poison again. And then pin him down into the Blossom to close out the round. Campaign.
Campaign. Hey. All right. Let's see. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't press after the first. Nice.
I mean, maybe if he could parry all of them. Maybe if he was that trill, but could have, would have. Oh, that's spacing again. But Campaign stepped a little too far out to get the full conversion, so Dat Bip gets away with a slap on the wrist.
Oh, Nice, into the level 3. I fully agree. Give me some of that that drive kick. I don't think it's gonna put a burnout, but just in that. Okay, yeah, just a little bit left there for defense. Okay, backs off.
Ooh.
Oh. 1-1 right now for Campaign and Dat Bip. He's reading his shirt with the Ryu with the reading the book. He's gonna have to read the book here against Campaign Zaki.
Yeah, probably need to slow down the pace. Could help to slow down the pace a little bit on the defensive. Got caught teching twice in the last round. Closed it out with Campaign neutral jumping over a button in response. So really honing in on Dat Bip trying to be aggressive off of his back.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ooh.
yeah, that was deep.
Okay.
Went all the way down to the aquarium with that jump in. Campaign.
Yo, man, it's like Campaign is locked in.
Yep.
Yo. I thought this character was bad. What's going on? Oh, it's combo video. Oh, my God. Please. Campaign.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, the first game was pretty good for Dat Bip. For the past two, though, we've been saying nothing but the campaign that is going on.
Now, can Dat Bip make that adjustments? I feel like Campaign may have found his rhythm, may have found his rhyme, but right now it's poison time.
Yeah, that's
oh my God.
That's the second time we've seen Campaign go to the EX slide, slithering out of the corner. More direct this time to get to the backside of Dat Bip, but he's able to find a conversion into the level 3. And this level 3 is going to mean a lot more than the last. I mean, the last one closed out a round, a match. I can't say too much about that. But this, we're going to see the benefit of Kimberly being able to walk further and faster and be more obnoxious to the spacing of Campaign. Case in point.
Good stuff from Dat Bip, getting that round much needed. You do not want to be that far ahead from your opponent. Too far away, yeah. Oh, nice.
Ooh. And stepping well out of the grab range, put the short out there to get the first conversion. Pushing and just hammering through with the trap. Doesn't want anything to do with the grab, but Campaign able to find the hole in the offense.
All right, Campaign backs off a little bit here on the neutral. Still have the little poison tinkering down him.
And you see Dat Bip is really trying to make good use out of the buff from the level 3, like more adamant, more eager, more willing to walk away from Campaign. Got caught here and is probably going to lose the life lead, but still in a pretty decent spot, aside from being burnt out.
Okay.
Not the worst. Just got to hold on.
Woo. All right, jumps out of there.
And the poison wears off too, so able to check the drive rush.
Okay, finds the throw here from Dat Bip. Oh, okay, couldn't have needed to convert off of it. Oh, good tech. I'm feeling it. Woo, my goodness, please. Woo, you see that boy, Dat Bip is locked in. All right, let's go.
And again, another start where Campaign decides to go on the offensive early on, and Dat Bip ready with the camera, blue light special to take his picture to start things off, and was waiting for the OD slither as well. Dat Bip woke and ready.
Gets the throw here. Here we go. The assurance, yep.
Patiently waiting on the defensive, holding his ground as well, and letting Campaign pick any offensive avenue that he wants to try, shuts him down at every corner of the block.
Oh,
perfection.
It's the perfect hit for Dat Bip right now, potentially sitting on that set point, unless Campaign turns up that difficulty. Good start. Oh, try to go for the grab. You reach, I teach. Give me that.
Oh, yeah. That was a college lesson right there. But here's Campaign hammering again on the defensive just to shut down Dat Bip and try to buy back into the game. Steps out of grab range one more time for the big roundhouse. Gonna get another throw, but still holding the space. Has a lot of room to work with.
Okay. Finds the hit here. Gets the side switch. Anti-air is good, but that trade, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I was kind of scared for Campaign stepping under Dat Bip right there and going closer to the corner, but able to make it work. Able to stabilize and able to finally get a break to Dat Bip's run.
Okay. Remember, level 3 is lingering in the corner for Campaign, so they gonna convert. Oh.
Yeah, Campaign's been doing really well with the anti-air. I think only missed it once or twice so far, but it's habitually just sitting in the space to deter Dat Bip from trying, you know. He's been doing it time and time again, and here we go. Turn on them jams.
All right, here we go. Then he's going to put him in burnout too as well.
In the corner.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Like, everybody's reeling back. But again, Campaign has been more active off of his back as of lately, and Gap Vip has shown an extraordinary amount of confidence with the level 3, and rightfully so.
Yo, and there it is, yo.
Yeah, rightfully so. Even after taking the wake up, boldly stepping back into Campaign's face, closing him out with the Vagabond, and submitting his spot against Chris G in Winners Finals.
Wow, what an immaculate display of offense from both of those players. Those hit confirms, those combos, like I said, very exciting stuff. But good stuff to that bit moving forward, like you said, in the Winners Finals, to see the unstoppable force that is Chris G.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a tall mountain to climb. Again, I have no doubts in regards to Chris G's gameplay so far in this event. He's proven himself time and time again. That Vip definitely will have his work cut out for him, but we'll get to that story when it's time. But for right now, that'll be the winner side that is concluded here for top 8 at Maximo 2024. But we're going to take a trip downstairs to the lower half of the bracket. And who we got downstairs, dog?
Well, I see stepping up on stage another crucial match. Well, I guess all 10 of them throughout the top 8 are going to be crucial, but one that has a pretty good story to me. Flip over, we see Tito G and Shadow. Now, Tito G, the only person so far to have taken the game off of Chris G in this entire tournament. So,
wow.
Yeah, a really pivotal part of the puzzle, a really pivotal piece to maybe stopping Chris G's run. But he's going against somebody who has the fire in their eyes in Shadow. And if for no other reason, Shadow has had a very big task placed in front of him. To get into top 8, he had to fell one of the people, or really the person, who went to his home turf and was a complete terror beside him. Beat him to get into top 8, right? We talked about that story yesterday. And now he is squared off against the person who's taken out his comrade, his homie, Glendo Bennett. So he's looking to avenge him as well.
A story within a story. Tito as well wanting to prove himself. He has his representation with in his side too also. So this is going to be a very, very intense match between both of these players. JP versus Lily, Tito G versus Chato. Let's get to it.
Just to put a little bit more into Chato's story, and this is an important thing to note, and this is something that you will like as well, you have to point out that Chato is one of the few, one of the strong, one of the notable modern Lilies. So you will see a lot of sharp reactions coming out of him, being a pad player as well. So with all of the zoning that we will see, if Lily can ever get in the range where a good Condor dive will get her in, gotta be ready for it.
Well, here's the problem with all of that. All of that sounds good and all, but she has to get there.
Yeah.
She's not going to be able, I don't think she's going to be able to stock, not at least this round.
No, and see, the other thing that's happening along with this is not only can Shadow not get into the space, like he feels the pressure and wanted to try to back up, assuming that Tito's looking for him to get in, and Tito, with the veteran move, is stepping up with him and was slowly walking him into the corner in the last round. This one's a little bit different, though, until ODM music shows its face. Oh. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Right?
Oh, my gosh, gets the air throw. Nice.
Ooh.
Yo, catch me if you can. My name is JP, man. Yo, the pressure. Okay, big jump in from Chato. This is a good opportunity.
Oh.
Amnesia gets baited out.
And took the drive.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Tito G, please. My gosh, yo. This is Dumas, yo.
Yeah.
All right, we're setting up shop, putting up the obstacle course. What can Lily do? Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah, looking for the Hail Mary Condor dive from full screen.
He's on his own.
Needed a few more steps. Didn't have enough. And you see Chato just pondering what could possibly happen. That was a dominant first game out of Tito. It's a quiet start, though, as Chato was marching in Tito, paying respects, not trying to go to the zone. He just has to fend off Little Lily first.
Okay, DX. Get that. Oh, walks up on him.
Yeah,
let's go.
A nice conversion, stepping in again. This is the kind of round that Chato was looking for. Enhanced dive, but there is OD one more time. Tito can't get the side switch and really can't get anything started because immediately ran into another Condor, but finally has some space.
All right, setting up shop here. No. Good stuff on Chado to just block it out, make his turn.
Yes, I was going to say, Chado actually has a really good opportunity for what Tito opted to do. Like, Tito did not want to sit in the corner for any longer, so used a departure to get in. And even though he still had control of Chado, it was only a matter of time before Chado found the wiggle room to get the round and get on the board.
Yeah.
Now, this is the round that Tito was looking for right here.
Oh, we're just putting everything on the board right now. As long as she can't stop, I think Tito's comfortable here.
Yeah, the sky was looking very purple here. Chado inside again, but on the defensive. Nice throw on the parry from Tito and tossed all the way across the street. But here's Chado. Was hoping for OD, but it's a little later than he expected. The amnesia one more time. I think Tito's 2 for 3 with those so far.
Oh my gosh.
Hey! And the thing that I really liked about that spike is that wasn't just thrown out there. You saw him wait, you saw him look for Chado jump, and you saw him execute.
All right, here we go. Crucial round. Chado definitely needs to keep this. Oh, we're not going to spin. Okay.
I runs into another OD and neither. You can see the frustration in Chado, like immediately trying to throw, expecting Tito to be there, hoping Tito's there, nowhere to be found.
Yeah, we're right now just again chipping away at that gauge here is Tito, but Chado finds his way in on the amnesia. They said his move was bad.
But that
oh my God, into level 3 with the enhanced scaling on that.
So there was a really important adaptation from Tito, or at least paying attention to habits. Like he's noticed that Chado comes in, and Chado is like very blatantly baiting for the first action. We're gonna have to catch up with that a little bit later because Chado's gonna get another chance after this level 3.
Yeah, damage.
Patiently waiting from full screen, so it's not like Chado could really get in unless he wanted to show his card with the drive rush that he doesn't have at this point. There's his gauge back. Hey!
Oh!
Yes. And that's the other end of
that's the difference. That's the change.
Yeah, that's the other end of it.
Yeah.
Like Chado, for the most part, leading up into this, has been baiting for his first action. And in that opportunity, that's where Chado just decided to go in, caught Tito in the air, pin him down one more time. Yeah. Back and forth between these two was looking really good. But this position, I was going to say was looking really good. That's why I'm glad I didn't get it out.
The throw here.
Ooh,
nice. Here we go.
Bigger throw, right?
All right. Together has a stock. Don't want to let her get 2 more. Yes.
I don't think Chado's ever going to wind up on 3. I just really don't.
Yeah, you don't let her want to get to that point. Oh, my gosh. Conversion off of that.
Yo, what if?
Yeah.
And he was looking for it, just didn't have the distance on the spike. Hey! Yeah, you hate to see that happen.
Oh, my gosh. Another bait out from Chado. Realizing he's paying attention to what Tito is doing, especially in the corner and pressure, because you know he's going to throw out that amnesia. Chado caught on to that.
I feel like that one's just pure frustration for the missed input. Either way, still looked like a bait nonetheless. Chado will gladly take it. Looking to try to get 2 games up to Tito's 1. Has a really good start.
Oh, good jump in here coming out from Tito. Low. Okay.
Switching up the offense, decided to get his hands dirty, stepping up with a drive rush low forward. And that's burnout.
Bad position here for Chado.
I don't think bad begins to describe this at all.
Goodness gracious. This obstacle course.
Oh, but he
parries and saves the meter, yeah.
And Chado was able to find his way in. Just only with a pixel in the prayer, got jabbed up. And being jabbed is the worst, like you said, because Tito is sitting fully loaded. We've seen him make good with a defensive level 3, and he might need it to break out of jail, because Chado is in his face. Found him in the air as well. And baited one more time.
Into the level 3, gonna put JP in burnout. Do you feel me? Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Gonna set up shop here.
Ooh.
Departure. Oh, not back throw. Oh, we gotta call the homies. All right. Oh, the last.
Oh.
Oh. Nice. Chato. 2-1 right now.
I don't exactly blame Tito for going for that. Now, I do like him trying to slow the brakes right here. Ooh, wait a second. What? So, can't tell me what happened. Tito, trying to keep Chado contained, trying to take the good reads on him, was trying to claw his way back into that game. Took a big read with a reset. Like, instead of holding on to the level 3 and getting a big conversion, took the level 2, pinned him down, and tried to just snowball. couldn't catch Shadow on the ground. Shadow, for whatever reason you want to pick, read it, was going to do it anyways, jumped away from the command throw. And so Tito is just taking the second to try to reset, readjust himself, and reevaluate his game plan. A change to Honda, I dare say, would have been crazy, but if nothing else, just taking a second to like look at a different screen and think about what's happening might do dividends for him. Let's see where this goes.
Yep, it's working out for him right now. Huge, strong, life lead coming out there for Tito.
Right.
So here comes Shadow here. Amnesia time.
And the thing to note is the way this started off with Tito, again, like opting to play in Shadow's face. We haven't seen very many portals. We haven't seen any ghosts. He's like trying to be more physical with JP.
All right, nice. Gets the throw there. Goes low for enough departure.
Hey.
Hey. Chips ahoy. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, mixing up the timings and the targets that he's looking for with his spikes, able to get around off of Shadow, trying to find the equalizer. Here's Shadow.
All right, good spacing here coming out from Shadow. He's like, no, I'm not going to run into another amnesia. Oh, nice.
Shadow ran through the portal as well, so the party doesn't mean too much, but reaching a little too far, getting sent all the way back full screen. Just casually walking in.
Just no. Yep. Taking away that bar.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Like that from Shadow. Grounded approach.
We in together.
Oh.
Oh, did he jump?
He did.
He did. Oh,
it's a trade, but it's a trade that Shadow doesn't really care about too much. Like, got sent full screen, but this is the burnt out JP in the corner. So it's not the worst. The side switch, not really the worst either, especially when we finally get in the air and change the timing with the dive.
Hey. Very good smart play here from Chato. Being aware, delaying the crouching heavy punch, and potentially sitting on set point here for Chato.
Indeed. Maybe Amnesia one more time trying to dive through a trade that Tito will gladly take. If he would have hit that spike, this would be a completely different game if he somehow found the timing to hit that spike, because that would have been the level 3. Aye! Chato slides in through the spike.
Spicy.
Level 2.
No, it's not going to work. Yes, sir. Yo, Chato.
Hey. And jumps the Amnesia as well.
Chato. Okay.
Doing one for his reboot crew, doing one for his homie Blendo Ben. Most importantly, doing one for him. I guess, sure, you can do one for the M2.
Do put one for the M. Yo, put the M to the chat.
Most importantly, doing one for himself, cementing his name one step further into the bracket of Big M, Little M, Max mode.
Ha! I say what you did. Very clever. All right.
That was a good match.
That was a very good match. Very interesting start for sure. I felt like Chato had to get his sea legs a little bit because the boat was a little bit rocky. I will say that.
A little bit.
It was a little rocky at first. It felt like, he was going to like a Mario 64 obstacle course or something like that. Just trying to figure out how can I get close to Chato. He was getting hit by several amnesia setups and stuff like that. But then once he caught onto that, I think he realized that, okay, I'm not sure if, not anything against Tito, but the pressure that Chato was doing, the range that Chato was playing at, the awareness that he adjusted to when he realized that, okay, he kind of goes for this a lot in this particular situation. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delay my buttons, and then I'm just gonna jump in heavy. And it worked out in almost 60 to 70% of the time. So that right there, that is the makings of a great player. Being able to adjust to that particular situation and catching on to the tendencies of another player, that's godlike.
Right. So we're going to have to move on to that for the last match in the bracket of alternative success. The first round at least. Musa going against Zombie Guts 13. And this is, like I said, all the matches are interesting to me. This is one that was just very blatant. Like, who is Zombie Guts? Apparently from Kentucky, or the Kentucky area, according to Start GG. The second Kimberly that we have, if you need to switch the name, we have Musa playing our DJ, Zombie Guts with our Kimberly. And this is just somebody I want to learn about. I don't know anything about him.
Okay. Zombie Guts managed to secure in a spot in the top 8 finals here. So we're gonna see if he earned that slot, if he could take out Musa, who is feeling it right now with the DJ.
Just cool, low.
Okay.
Slow push over to the corner from Musa. Also has a decent lead as well. The Zombie Guts only getting a couple nickels. This one is about a quarter with the driver slow forward conversion. Still keeping Musa on his feet, who's able to fight back with the up.
All right, pressure. Yeah.
Big pressure.
Big pressure. Aye. He was like, yeah, I knew he was going to go for it. I kind of saw this episode before.
Right. Good awareness from Zombie Guts. And the reaction as well.
Oof, the trade. Oof. All right, get in the sweep here, back throws.
Hey.
Finds the KO.
It's a quiet closer for Musa right there, but not completely decisive. There's a little bit of life in Zombie Guts, so.
All right, EX. All right, just cools. All right, finding the throw here. Nice tech, and hand me. Hey, hey.
Yeah,
up kicks.
Looking a little too deep and then reaching as well. Musa well ahead of Zombie Guts, finds another conversion. Spinning the drive gauge and the OD gauge as well.
Yeah, baby. We're going to do some damage, baby. All right. Nice. Does get that KO. Of course, DJ heavy hitting.
That was a solid first game out of Musa.
All right, let's see what adjustments Zombie Guts can make here against Musa. Parries.
Yeah.
Hey.
Catching the immediate response with the stand forward, with a parry. Good look from Musa. Again, just well aware of what is crossing Zombie Guts' mind time and time again, both on the offensive and the defensive. Catches them asleep in the wheel with the DI, and with, I was going to say with the loop, should have closed it out, but still in a really strong position. Even with that drop, has almost full health to work with, and a lot of screen unless Zombie Guts can somehow find a side switch, boosting chain to get it done. But guess who's woke and ready?
Whoa, he was ready. He's ready. He had his Wheaties this morning.
Oh, yeah. You must be a big Wheaties person.
Yeah, hey, man, it's the breakfast of champions, man.
Touché.
All right. Okay, is low.
Zombie Guts is really antsy with the text. Like, there's been a couple times off the back that makes sense, but that one right there, like, just in neutral, kind of spooks me a little bit.
Ooh, good attack there.
Okay,
that's the knee shot.
Yeah. Good looks from Musa. Was trying to step, didn't have enough distance, didn't get close enough. And Zombie Guts will gladly take it, finally get like a huge conversion into the level 3, and get some walk speed as well. So let's see how he treats Kimberly when she can move.
Oh, man, she gets that 10%, but that was enough percent to move on into the next round here. Okay.
Yeah, Zombie Guts looking for the break point. Looking to step up with a low forward again, or stand forward again, excuse me. But again, has the speed to get a little bit closer and maybe throw off the spacing of Musa. Doesn't have enough to walk away from just cool low, though.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. It's not getting red hot, baby. Give it this damage, and I think this will be just enough to put Zombie Guts in burnout here. Yep.
Everything you asked for. Corner as well, so good luck getting out of there. Slide not to Musa's liking. Immediately hammering on jab, putting Zombie Guts back in the corner and getting the cross cut on the up kick for game 2.
Yeah, the Marvel retirement community looking extravagant right now. I mean, shouts to them. They won the team tournament yesterday, the 3v3. So he's like, yo, I'm pumped for this, yo. Let's go.
Can Zombie Guts find a way to get onto the board?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, starting the offense again. This is the third time that Zombie Guts in the beginning, or maybe more than third time, but like is frequently looking to walk in and start to round off with a stand forward. Got a little bit of a conversion there, but Moose was able to fight back and tried to just pull away from it, but it's far too close to Zombie Guts. He gets to jump in. The bonus throw as well. He's trying to find a second one. Moose was able to step away, scoop back to mid-screen.
All right, there's Slasher. Okay. Nice good up kicks here coming out from Musa. Gets the throw.
And Zombie Guts has got to be feeling really annoyed, like trying to change the tempo and play patiently. And the moment he goes to attack Musa, got kicked in the mouth, was looking for yet another technique. We've seen that time and time again where Musa's not in the zip code, finds a big punish on the throw tech, and is one round away from moving to the next match.
It's so interesting to see that Musa is just so comfortable in this matchup because I'm pretty sure with his training partner, Dat Vip, he has so much Kimberly experience, like fighting this character multiple times. He's like, yeah, I kind of know what ranges I can do, what she can look for, and I'm just going to counteract everything. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, just looping this just to push himself out of.
Woo! I'm feeling it.
Burn some time, got some chips, and he likes doing that, jumping and landing for the timing and the spacing. Yeah, this isn't going to be enough to close the round out, but Musa is in a really strong position yet again.
All right, jumps back here.
Had the idea that the DR is coming, I believe, could have arguably been too early, or maybe Zombie Guts just let it go just to make sure to get to the backside. But Zombie Guts is in quite a precarious situation, to say the least.
Okay.
A hit will get him level 3, and there it is.
Level 3. He does find the hit here, but it's still a long way to go.
Yeah. And this is, I mean, arguably the best situation that he can be in this, because it's like he can't get hit.
Oh, he had the hit?
Yeah.
Oh,
finds the second one.
Okay.
Looking for up
Oh,
kicks.
punish.
The
Oh, my gosh. No. Not like this. Finds the slide from Zombie Guts. He gets the throw. He goes low. Overhit, so you know. Yo, Zombie Guts is not done just yet.
Able to get a fresh bar to work with. And a big benefit is, again, since using the level 3 in the last round, has more walk speed and damage to work with. But still has to be so cautious. Musa crouching, waiting for Zombie Guts to ever leave the air, which is how we started with this. 2 throws, trying to see if there's any buttons coming. And there it is. There's a sweep. I think that's the first sweep we saw. There's a step in low, stand forward.
All right, we get the hit here. Up kicks.
Casually stepping out of range. Kind of slow playing as well because the drive gauge is getting very low for Zombie. We know Musa's very willing to attack. It only needs one more. And there it is. Big burnout,
baby.
And
Burnout, baby.
Yeah, Zombie's not been able to survive this at all.
Oh, punish! No! No, my God, that was it.
Right.
That could have been so much different. Oh my gosh, the whiff machine gun upper. That definitely was Zombie Guts' chance to strike.
It was, but I also understand why he didn't react. Because for the situation, the game was over at that point. The only reason that situation happened is somehow, some way, for whatever reason, Musa messed up. That was supposed to be level 3 chip GG. So are you really ready to react in a situation where you've been drilled and ragged throughout the entire set for somebody? The person who's been doing this is like, lol, I just missed the second quarter circle, especially when I'm sitting here playing leverless. Like,
yes, you have to be ready for that in that situation. Yes,
says the guy sitting next to me.
Yes, you have to. I mean, if he whiffed something, I was like, okay, are you gonna give me an opportunity?
He didn't whiff it.
I'm talking about machine gun up.
He didn't whiff it. He missed the input. That's what I'm saying. You can go back and check the tapes. He missed the input.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the next match here. Loser's side here is going to be Chato, I believe, going up against Campaign. But
all that being said, yes, we are going back to the bracket of alternative success. Get some more of your favorite modern mode Lily. Chato out of the frying pan into the fire, because I believe this will be another tall order going against Campaign's Aki.
All right, so let's see how this works out. Campaign going up against Chato, name swap, but let's get to it.
Very quiet start from Chato so far. Hasn't hit a button yet, which hadn't really had a reason. Again, they're feeling each other out and everything, but I'm honestly surprised to see Campaign take 2 close approaches at Chato to start things off.
Okay. All right, nice. Chato finds the grab here.
Hey. Woke up and was willing to challenge the drive rush there. Didn't believe the timing at all, but there's Chato from the top rope.
What?
It was a setup.
Oh, my gosh.
It was a setup.
Oh, my gosh.
Chato.
Yo, Chato. Oh, no. Say it ain't so.
Oh, we got to say it so.
My goodness.
That is indeed Chato.
Oh, sheesh. Yo, Chato got to go, yo. Oh, my goodness.
Campaign patiently waited, saw Chato was trying to field the slow ball and then go over the top of it. Had a nice anti-air. Found stuff in the corner, though. And that's the first drive reversal. We've probably only seen 3 drive reversals the entire weekend. I would not be surprised.
Okay. Here we go. Gets the grab.
Ah. Campaign was able to step up and step away from the follow-up hit, but still Chato in pursuit gets another command throw. I think that's the second one in this round alone. Steps up and waits to see if Campaign's going to leave. Catches him still cemented to the ground and plants him into the dirt.
Look at the smile that Chato has. He doesn't know. Let's go. All right, let's see if Campaign can make the adjustments here. Trying to figure out the tempo of this modern Lily because she is such a dangerous character in this mode. Oh my goodness.
Solid punish.
Good punish here. Campaign.
Going to take the gauge as well, trying to win this race. Gets the gauge off of Chato, but can't really stop because Campaign is very close as well. So building up some time, building up some chips as well, and
nice.
gonna build a bigger lead. Hacking on the poison as well. The Blossom. Good looks. I guess that specifically helps with the convert. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang. All right. So I think that was the first time we've seen that particular sequence there in that corner, but let's see what Chato has for it.
And with Chato playing right there, Chato did it in the beginning as well. You can say that Chato has some level of experience against A.K.I, because that's a really specific range to look at. Like, just outside of blast range, so.
Okay. Pushing the corner here.
Catches a button with a counter hit. Jabbing for this, and with the level 3 should be more than enough.
Yep. Level 3 to seal the deal, of course, guaranteeing that big damage for Campaign, getting it tying up 1-1 right now. And Chato's like, all right, you know, that was pretty nice. Not bad. Not bad.
A nice back and forth between the two. One apiece. Who gets the break?
Okay.
Campaign on the offensive to start things off with the plus range in the throw, but Chato with the tech. Ooh, a slither. Slither kicks, okay.
There's a throw here.
I'm still trying to figure out the slither. It's like, looking for something like that, Aspire.
Oh my god, that was sick. All right, let's see Chato. All right, fighting the command throw here.
And you see Campaign from that from the command throw spacing, perfectly willing to stand up, walk away, step away, just try to get away from the spacing setup that Lily will normally get against anybody who simply complies. And with that, and a couple of other things, able to get the first round here in game 3.
All right, throwing out the Nightshade Pulse. Okay.
Beaten to the punch.
Like, yeah, I kind of seen this episode before. Look at him, push him into the back, double hop kicks.
Still willing to sit in Shadow's face and try to wear away on the gate some more. Had the check, but out of range to get the confirm from the jab. Waking up with a jab, though, is Campaign.
Oh, we're spinning that. Yep. And this is going to put him in burnout, a bad position here for Chato. Chato's got to make something happen.
It's going to be hard. Yeah, I thought Campaign was going to slow play this, but immediately going for the throat, quite literally, with the command throw.
My gosh, yo.
2-1.
Chato's locked. Chato needs to be locked in. Campaign definitely is. All right, nice.
Yeah, it's just hard for Chato to find an opportune time to attack Campaign, because for a character that does very well in the mid-range, like, Campaign is very willing to come in behind the projectile, willing to dive in with the command jump, and just really be a nuisance to Chato trying to figure out a good timing. But Chato's able to pin Campaign down. A little bit of a drop, but not the worst. And a slither under the Condor Spire could be the end. Didn't get a conversion from that, but another command. We finished out the last 3 rounds with that.
It's like, you're not the only one with those. All right, potential set point here for Campaign. Chato's gonna have to figure something out, at least let him get the stock here to apply that pressure. Gets the grab into the corner. Good start from here from Chato. Oh, nice. Good whip on this. Yes.
still not trying to cash out on the damage just yet. Perfectly content with the lead. And Campaign tries to make some breathing room with a VR, diving in, burning himself out for this, but just needs to try to drop back in the position of this match. Aye. And finally, with Chato in the driver's seat, able to hit the brakes when he wants to, changing the timing with the Condor dive.
Oh,
and getting around.
Nice. Good
yeah.
pickup. Okay. Hey. Oh, no.
Not the worst.
It's not over yet.
And it's nice for Chato to be in that range, even though he finds himself in the corner again. He's really aware that he's in control at this point, and Campaign is on the back foot, was ready for the slither earlier, and has turned off Campaign's button for now, except for the level 3, but Chato was ready for it. And he gets a perfect 2.
That was a perfect, making it 2-2 right now. Chato.
Tight battle.
What's going on here?
Tight battle.
Tight battle indeed. Are you not entertained? My goodness. All right, good anti-air coming out there from Campaign.
Right. Seen that play out a few times. Not like the most prevalent thing in the matchup between the two, but Chato perfectly willing to try to attack over the slow pulse, and that has been the start of this demise in this round so far. Stuck in the poison, looking to jump out. Campaign is ready for it. Doesn't get the conversion from the last, but has taken a pretty hefty lead over Chato so far.
Okay.
There it is. And that's so good, actually. I mean, in a vacuum by itself, hitting the slither under the spire, we've seen that before, but really coaxed Chato into it by throwing the pulse. And Chato thought he had an idea, instead of jumping over it, tried to spire through it. Campaign, a couple of changes.
My gosh, he's going to do it again? Why not?
Yo.
He's going to do it again?
Bring him in the Ojo. Bring him in the Ojo.
He went 45 times in a row.
Yup.
My God.
Yup.
This man, oh my God, he's going to do it again. Oh my goodness.
And Chato trying to take a page out of Campaign's playbook, presumably looking for a back row there. Level 2, okay. Still has a lot more work to do.
Yep.
Oh!
Yep. Yo. Good stuff. Good fight between both of the players. But, yo, Campaign was on one during that last set.
Yes.
My goodness. Slow. 5 scoops. I think I think we're past the Sunday at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna call that one, but that was a mountain of ice cream that was built there in regards to that throw pressure. I don't know whether if Chato was just I'm not sure what he was waiting on, honestly. I felt like he was more mobile in the first few games, and then like something just happened where he just stopped doing anything.
Well, I mean, that sequence right there,
Yeah.
like throughout the set, Campaign's been getting more active, especially leading up to that point. Chato had just been punished twice for what actually was his downfall in the end. It was like trying to move, trying to attack around a slow pulse, and Campaign is actively looking for his movement, so possibly waiting to see if Campaign was going to like make some big commitment or maybe stop and put the poison on him, and no, just like again with the throws. And finally frustrating Chato enough to where taking one last attempt over a pulse, and that got closed out with, and this is the thing that's still on my mind. Was that her level 2? Because that's the first time we've seen that this weekend out of Campaign.
Yeah, that was beautiful there, especially on the delay from the jump. Just an option to shut down Conjure Spire, the air move there, and for him to bring it out in addition to just grabs. You know, that grab sequence, grab, walk back, grab, get hit. I'm gonna walk forward, I'm gonna grab again. Simply because you're over, you may be like in mindset, you don't think he's gonna go for it, and he goes for it. And then the level 2 at the end, like you said, we hadn't seen it during the first few matches that Campaign's been playing, but good awareness for him to bring it out on the end. Easily one of the stronger level 2 supers in the game, but we're gonna move on. Good run there from Chato in his top 8 finish at Maximo 2024, but we're gonna get into a match that will, I'm gonna say probably after this will have a lot of lore to it.
Yeah.
Painbot versus Musa. And I believe these two were on the teams, on opposite teams in grand finals for the team tournament that was on Friday. So for them to have to meet in the top 8 is quite interesting.
I could easily see this being a matchup that frustrates Painbot. Just having to deal with the damage, the trickiness of DJ, being able to hit from many awkward angles, able to slide through stuff with a just tool. Like, I can see Painbot easily getting frustrated, so he's going to have to keep his head on. On the other end of the spectrum, Musa, a person who doesn't think too highly of himself, needs to keep his confidence to walk through Painbot and march on to the loser semi. Has enough confidence to challenge the drivers after the fact, hold on to the lead, and start the charge as well. Didn't step in, and that's something that's happened to Musa a couple times already in this top 8. He's looking for a throw, but just didn't step far enough to it.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
Shimmy, shams.
Holds on down. Holds on to the meter as well for Painbot and the lead, and allowing Musa to throw the slashes, and I think barely take the lead decisively at this point. High blade kick not close enough for Musa, looking to tip it out, but the drive gauge in time, the rope break for Painbot to stop the chip. Ooh, good check.
Responses.
Hey!
What a jump there by Musa. My gosh.
So the question was the first OD Hado a check, or was Painbot just doing it for footsie? The second one, very errant.
Yeah. Painbot's definitely trying to attempt to play footsies here with Musa, but Musa's getting a party.
Right.
Let's go.
Found a nice crouch strong as Painbot was trying to step away. Painbot a little slow on the draw, was looking for the whip punish. Musa gladly cleaning them up.
Okay.
Hey.
Just cool.
Yeah. Heel to the dome piece. There's a solid punish to try to make some room, but yeah, Painbot stepping a little too close. Thought he can dash and catch Musa asleep at the wheel. Hammers in the strong and hammers in the first game.
Yeah, he's locked in on his Ryu pick. I mean, he does play a variety of different characters, but this is the character that got him to the big dance, so he's going out of style.
He's not going anywhere.
Nah.
He's not going anywhere. I don't think he's played any other character this weekend, and for somebody who is a big poster child for like straightforward, ordinary characters, your Shotos, for Ryu to get buffed into a strong position that he is right now, this is what Painbot thrives on.
Nice. Good throw here.
Ready for the low, but you could say that he's constantly looking for the low, which is why Musa's been able to slide into overhead check. But it's good hand check from Painbot.
Gets the throw again. Nice. And burnout. We've seen this episode before.
Right. It's kind of scary for Painbot because he had the idea of him going in the air, but his reaction was to parry instead of looking for the DP. So kind of telling him his play stop. Musa making a little bit of space.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Musa has to be far more upset with that than Painbot. Painbot, again, like I was saying, kind of implies that he's slow on the draw for the anti-airs, right? But Musa with the huge miscue of dashing in, like presumably double tapping forward, because again, he's another level player. That, I hope that doesn't weigh on his mind.
All right, up kicks here. Jabby jabs. It's the throw.
Just making sure they hem Painbot in, but Painbot with the footsie OD Hado to make a little bit of wiggle room, fight back to center screen. Hey,
the footwork though.
Very wise of Painbot there. Like very risky. Could have risked the entire round at that point, but knows that Musa was presumably looking for a throw setup or at least a throw bait. He's gonna have to find another defense to get back into this game. That looks crazy. The immediate response is why, but Musa has constantly been throwing 2 or 3 air slashes, so it's a hard read, but there was reason to it. He's still crazy though.
Okay, good parry here.
Out of tone, man.
Gets the throw. Let's go. In his wheelhouse. The pressure.
Yeah, Musa hasn't really been trying to go hard on Painbot. Puts him in the corner, is constantly looking for the low forward. Finds the parry, like you said, throw 2.
Hey, yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's get to that game 3, baby. Game 3, baby. Yes, indeed. Ow. Man's like Musa.
Man's like Musa, huh?
Yeah, man's like Musa.
Quick. I can't say quick, but a very decisive first 2 games for Musa. We're going to have to see how Senior Painbot is able to get back in here. We can tell he's not locked into this, though, or at least somebody's possibly and presumably harassing him over on the side. But yeah, he's going to need to focus up to try to claw back into this one. And trying to step up and look for a Hado that Musa was ready for, or at least had the mindset to hop over. Not a good start for Painbot.
Yeah, Painbot just hasn't been able to find that center, find his comfort zone in the playstyle that he has right now. This is all Musa running away. It don't even matter if I whip.
Right.
It doesn't matter, man. All right, that's fine. He'll take the throw. But guess what? We still gonna party, yo.
If there was ever a chance for Painbot, the first back throw is pretty important, getting 2 scoops. Oh!
Okay.
And with the timing allowed Musa to stand up, backdash, and then with attack, block the up kicks. Painbot able to pull that one out of the gutter.
Yeah, it's gonna require more though. Musa's on a really comfortable 2-game lead.
So you really just out there sweeping like that. Hold up. Hold up.
Yeah, like I said, he's always moving, always doing something.
Nice for Painbot to find the jabs right there because he was turtled up for a second. But able to hold on. Roll forward and no conversion. Backed up with the blade kick. And you know something that's really surprising about Painbot? I don't know how much it would help in this matchup. First time we've seen him do a blade kick, get a couple of knockdown full screens, we haven't seen him power up at all. So he didn't have a big investment into Lido Hados.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been also seeing him not utilizing that new newly minted Ryu buff here with the light show Geki. All right, but we'll see.
That is true.
Yeah, that's definitely a really good power pressure tool that Ryu has now. Okay.
Turtling. Oh, and he's lucky that Musa didn't have the correct response to that. But that's a good one.
All right, up kicks. Game over, man. Yeah, he's been practicing that combo specifically. I remember him showing me that. All right, set point. Potentially here for Musa.
Yeah, Painbot looking for the break just to try to stay alive. Both of them are very dangerous, fully loaded with their level 3s. And Musa slowly marching Painbot to the corner, blocking the first auto, and the trade is really good. You offer the throw.
The attack.
Willing to spend it. Just to get the lead space as well. That's really important.
Yeah, good damage here. But Painbot needs more to close the chapter. Can he get there though? Big jump in from Painbot.
From the top rope. Doesn't have enough to close this out yet. In a prime position, the Musa waking up and making sure his jab button is still alive, but not enough. It's Painbot finally
getting a game on the board, 2-1. I honestly thought Musa was going to go for a side switch there just to keep Painbot in the corner, but back to the match. Let's go. Oh, okay. Medium kick.
Oh. I'm liking the idea of Painbot there, stepping up a little bit, kind of coasting Musa for the hit, but Musa waiting for the DP, getting a full conversion, getting a big conversion.
Yeah, big punish there. Painbot. Just stay in the medium.
That's his new favorite toy. And the low forward and the blade kick.
Woo!
DRDP. Throw all the consonants out there. Alphabet soup.
God. Painbot locked in?
Possibly.
All right. That's possible.
I guess he had to laugh it off after the first 2 games because, you know, I questioned if he was here. He's showing that he is indeed here.
Yeah, the adjustments right now that Painbot is making. Okay.
I imagine that was supposed to be a crossfit and just missed the input. Glad that, you know, at least in Street Fighter V, the anti-air jabs are good, but finds himself locked in the corner, and Musa dashing away from the throw. Yeah. Doesn't get the big conversion. Got the punish he wanted. Sharp reaction to the neutral jump there? Question mark? Aye.
Okay, gets a throw here from Musa.
Painbot can find the hit, but he doesn't get the level 3.
No level 3!
No anything. And even he is reeling out about that because that would have been the big break. would have had us tied 2 games apiece.
Oh, no.
I mean, the only silver lining in this is there was nothing with, so Paintbot still has the meter. But yeah, now he's got to get himself composed. Finds himself getting lit up on the wall. Musa with a setup with a deep jump fierce.
Taking full advantage right
Ow!
now. No. Was not getting red hot. All right. Yeah, look at that. Now in the burnout too as well. Yeah. Now we're going to harass with slasher, medium slasher. Yep. Oh, my God. Most of the $1 million drop from Paintbot, but you know what? GG's. Good stuff to Paintbot on his run here in top 8, but it's going to come to an end as Big Moose moves on into the bracket. Yeah, wow. What a fight. What a turnaround, though, from Paintbot in that set. I felt like he realized that there was something there that Musa was missing in on his offense and defense, and he was like, you know what? Let me make a slight tweak to certain things, and let me press the gas a little bit because he was a little more active on his offense. I felt like the first few games he was kind of playing a little too honest. A little too honest for my take. Like
Who we talking about, Paintbot?
Yeah, a little calm. And then he was like, you know what? If maybe I need to be more assertive. Maybe I need to be slightly more aggressive. Let me throw out a button and see if it checks, because there was a sequence where he didn't do.
We have no power. We have no power. Huh. Oh, you know what's funny? We're still on camera, but we just don't have power. Was it over here?
Was it my foot? Okay.
Your foot, huh? It sounds staticky. Oh, it sounds staticky over here now.
Yeah, a little bit of. Okay. Testing.
Wait, are we good there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
You over there so upset you kicking stuff, man.
Okay.
You got nothing. You got nothing.
I don't know if I don't even.
Look, all right, I'm going to leave you over there with your temper tantrums. We got to move on to winners finals. And this is the winners finals that, I mean, pretty much all of us in Georgia are a little distraught to see, not with Chris G being in finals. The question looking at the bracket is who could beat Chris G? But we were probably a little distraught seeing that the one person standing in between Chris G and a spot in grand finals is the turncoat Gap Bill.
The turncoat. You called him a turncoat. Interesting. But
Rashid?
Now a resident of the Kansas FGCC, but he's down here in ATL showing the love. Always be ATL with our hearts. But
Wait a minute.
Chris G going into the Rashido.
This is a surprise for a couple of reasons. Something that stands out to me that even though I talked to a lot of people about it, that I feel like didn't happen too much. There's not too many people who switch characters in a set for a lot of reasons. I mean, sure, it happens here and there, more generally in grand finals when somebody has a set to give. But Chris G, for whatever reason, opting out of Modern Chun into classic Receive. And I'm not even saying that to harp on you with the modern thing, but it's just a completely different tone of character. I'm assuming the idea is to have another character to scrap with a scrappy character like Kimberly.
A character that can match your speed and aggression.
Right. One that doesn't want to sit and be a target.
Yeah. Wants to move around.
Right. And I mean, he's going to have to figure out how to move off the back. A little miscue from Dat Vip, who steps up and gets the throw and was baiting a spinning mixer. Chris G wise to it, able to flip out of the corner. And here comes the Great Desert Storm.
Yeah, the level 2, best level 2 in the business.
decent amount of chips so far and was expecting to catch that Vip asleep at the wheel.
From the top ropes and the crowd going crazy right now, pouring in their support for that Vip.
And the people's elbow closing out the first round.
Uh-huh.
What people, we don't know. Okay. You see them both clamming up with the parries. Ooh, good, stopping the run. That was just a raw run into the level 3. Will be really useful for that Vip to get this for the damage, for the movement as well.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Chris G go to the mixer. They've been trying to move away from that Vip a couple times. This time going more directly at him for the defense. But a nice whip punish.
Okay.
Ooh. And catching the last hit of the Shumpu on the way down just to wedge Chris into the corner in the spray can as well. Was expecting the landing, but wise of Chris again to take to the sky with the double jump. But that's the second time that he really believed that Vip was looking for the throw. And with that, Vip strikes first blood.
Yeah, no blood on me.
Immediately back to Chun, like, nah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, let's go back home real quick. I tried it out, that's fair, first to 3 format. See what sticks and what doesn't, and obviously Chris felt like, let me see what Rashid can do. But that Vip put the Rashid out of there, and we're gonna go right into Chun-Li, modern Chun, with that power.
So by base, what Chris G gets from this is he gets better control of neutral. Step in low forward to start things off. But with everything they've shown as well, he's going to have better defensive tools, neutrally defensive tools, just to thwart a lot of Vip's offensive play. Doesn't need him so far, as he's just been dominating and was looking to catch the hop from the stomp, but that Vip with a wise jab just to break up Chris G's momentum. Nice slide as well to get back to center screen.
Okay. Looking a little bit more comfortable here as is that Vip. Let's see.
The walk speed is good as well. Something that I didn't put in the intro, but you can see a little display of it there leading into this scenario. Able to walk out of the attack range of that Vip's jump, counter attack, counter poke, and get the first round. Stepping up again, getting a solid conversion, starts off here in round 2.
All right, nice. Here's the hit here from Chris G, and Chris G right now tearing it up to the maximum. I guess you could say it's maximum mode or max mode. Nice. Okay.
Taking a forward throw. Yeah, this is the hard part. Like, full screen Chun burnt out, but yeah, that Vip doesn't really want to overextend himself because even with the prime position, if he's wrong, that's the game.
Yeah, that's a big guess here. Chris G's pump faking into something.
Possibly, but throw. Still doesn't want to go too far.
Oh, put himself in burnout.
Just a level 1, question mark. And that's the 2.
That's going to chip him out. Chris G taking the game right back, 1-1. The adjustment and the change to Chun seemed to make the difference here for Chris G.
3 straight rounds, 3 times Chris G steps up and finds takes a low forward, and the worst that he's gotten is a trade. Like, he's really cued in to Vip's tendencies already. And that's something that I feel like nobody's really picked up on for Chris G throughout the entire weekend. If you're trying to drive rush into him and you have a gap, he's very adamant about throwing the EX up kicks out, the OD up kicks out, and just blowing through the gap. With that being said, the follow-up afterwards left Chris G in a really solid spot, to say the least.
All right, PI there didn't hit his back. Insert the credit card into the level 2. My gosh, Chris G said that. All right, that was a little fun, but playtime is over with. This man said, I'm trying to get another trophy. God dang. Up kicks there with the EX.
Chris got jabbed and immediately went back to the crowd spears. There's no respect for that Vip at this point.
Oh, lightning kicks.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Set up afterwards. Like it. had the knowledge for the first time he went for it that Dap did went for the parry.
Oh,
Block.
nobody's home. Credit card into level 2 again. Chris G, A.K.I. Chris Genius. My gosh.
He's looking very smart right now.
Very smart, man. All right, 2-1.
It's like, I really feel like this is such a small thing to really harp about. But I feel like with the fact that Chris G has started the round the same way every time and has had no repercussions, really feels like he switched to Chun and is just going through the motions at this point, and it's just panning out. Like, the most he really has to do is actively defend himself or, like, wisely defend himself. But everything else has just been lining up for him very easily. Willing to take a big push and burn himself out. And stay on the offensive as well, because at the least, he wants the space. Because, again, the last time we saw him in this situation, it's not like anybody's been bulldogging into him. So he knows he has a lot of time to get his drive gauge back. Case in point.
Yeah, right now a little bit more calmer here into the neutral for both players. Until this happens, you get it close to the corner. Okay. Goes low. Finds the throw. Good break. Level 1. Yeah.
Just hammering away the jab one more time, interrupting Dap Vip. This leaves Chris G one step away from grand final.
Yeah, getting into that coveted seat here. Dap Vip, oh, EX up kicks.
And I feel like every time Dap Vip has found an early hit, that's been Chris G's immediate response. But at the same time, every time Dap Vip has found an early hit, he's been wanting to press the issue more. Again, like Chris G, in many turns of the match, just like going through the motions and it's working out. But this one could be a little bit different.
Yeah, we got to spin. We got to spin. Yep. Indeed. Here we go.
Just finally Dap Vip getting on the board.
With a round, getting that 10% walk speed, that 10% damage buff.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing though. What's this reversal looking like after the fact? Because no level 3 anymore, no level 1. Like, OD Chambuki after. Is that what you're really working with? It's going to be a hard round, especially already shoved into the corner, so the damage doesn't mean anything. Movement not meaning too much, but there's a break.
Okay, gets the throw here from Dap Vip.
Chris is up backing just to make a little bit of wiggle room. Dap Vip was really looking for the crouch fierce there against the leg. Like, wanted to take a really sharp reaction. It's reasonable, but good luck with that. Oh! Charging through with the DI. The reset and finds Chris asleep at the wheel.
Excuse me?
Needs one more, though. And is looking for the up kick. Chris patiently
jab,
waiting.
level 3. And I think it's going to put Dap Vip into burnout, too. Wait, it may. Yes, it is.
The patience from Chris.
Oh, my gosh.
The patience.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, with Dap Vip finally getting some momentum, finally getting a little bit of leverage, finally getting a foot into the game, finally putting Chris on the back foot, was making a heavy call that Chris would once again look for OD up kicks. Patience from Chris, waiting, throwing the jabs on the defensive, catching Dap Vip coming in, throwing the jabs one more time, catching him trying to one, shaking his hand as Chris G moves on to grand final.
The patience, the everything just there for Chris G towards the end. He was just, it felt like, all right, I'm willing to take this mix, right? You put me in the mix, now we're back at neutral again. You can't do it again because you don't have the resources to do it again. So what I'm going to do is sit there and I'm just going to wait. That's what he did. Jab, 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 level 3. Knockdown, and there was a sequence after that, and he closed it out. So, interesting enough about Dap Vip is that he didn't really do that type of gameplay sequence until the end of that set. Like we didn't see it in the first few games. Like that was the first mix-up that he had done like that in the last game. But regardless, no, good stuff for Chris G for moving into grand finals on winner's side. Gonna take downstairs to see which player will be joining Chris G. If Dap Vip can make his way back up there for that run back, it is definitely possible. But there's going to be another player that stands in his way between him and glory.
I wonder what their RPS score is. It's not player side. I'm assuming it's not player side.
You know, personally, I mean,
Maybe it was for music? Question mark? I don't know. But either way, we have our the bracket of alternative success, losers bracket as people like to call it, the semis match. Have Musa coming up one more time, trying to see what kind of magic he can possibly put together going against the hot A.K.I that has been on a tear throughout this bracket from Campaign.
Campaign bringing the pain. Indeed, with his A.K.I. Musa loving the party, loving to get his damage going, man. This is going to be a good one. I cannot wait for this one.
I hope, I'm assuming this is going to happen. I hope we get to see a side of Campaign that we have yet to see throughout the tournament and see the prowess of A.K.I for what she was advertised to be, which is an anti-zoning character. Not going to see this just yet as Musa charges out the gate, drive rushing in. But if there's ever a time where their mid-screen is longer and they start throwing projectiles, Musa's got to be oh so careful for stuff like this, for the slithers, with the kicks, the dives. So many different angles that Campaign can use to defend and attack from that range.
But nice. Gonna find the hit here from Campaign. Plus that poison damage added on a little bit. Musa fighting back. Oh, wow.
OD
slithering and sliding. That's going on right now.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Yes, and Campaign has seen that time and time again when a lot of people try to attack over the slow pulse that's coming through, anti-air stepping up and checking the throw as well, getting the first round.
All right, EX.
There's a plus range behind it. Can't really do anything. Musa patiently waits for his turn. A little slow, but I mean, that's really a random thing to see at that point, just a regular slide.
Ooh, solid tech there. Okay, Campaign right now, just in such, I feel like just controlling so much of the space and then cutting off Musa at the source. Because you give Musa some air to breathe and move around, he's going to party.
Right.
Take that away from him. Oh, it's not a fun time.
Hey.
Here we go, just cool. Yeah. That's I just saying about that. Musa has the space now to get started.
Right, his Campaign is feeling the pressure, a little antsy trying to move away and getting nickeled and dimed by Musa, but able to find his footing, step forward and create the space, get a nice opening with a counter hit into the level 3.
My magnum opus. Yes, indeed. Level 3 there from Campaign. Knowing that he is just 2 games away of going into losers finals. Can he do it? Okay.
Really got OD slash out just clear out the pole. Well, the OD pole too, it was a good look. Campaign still charging forward with the claws, getting a throw. Poison damage adding up as well, but there's a parry. Defensive switch from Musa.
Yep, those up kicks. Nice.
And Campaign has been one to not really believe anybody drive rushing after the fact and checking time and time again, but finds himself plastered on the wall.
All right, big moose. Let's see. Oh, burnout, third hit.
Hey.
Third hit, no. Take out. All right, Musa. Changing up the timing and the rhythm a little bit here on the offense.
Very solid first round out of Musa.
Oh, nice. Good parry there from Campaign. EX.
Yeah, a little too eager to go in, and Musa very quick to get rid of the poison, find himself mid-screen pushing as well with the slash. Nah, that's a good button. That's my favorite button. What you know about it? That was very good for Campaign.
Let's see. Do we spin? Yeah, I feel like we're going to. No? Now we're going to spin.
Yeah, well, something. Maybe not a full level 3. It is a full level 3. That's perfectly fine. But it was like there's going to be something at that point. He would know better than me at the least to know how much damage he needs, but better safe than sorry.
All right.
Leaves himself in kind of a precarious situation with no meter, no OD meter to work with, that is, but not the worst, especially if he finds the first conversion. He's going to have a decent amount of time to build it back. And here we are with the command throws again.
Oh my gosh, look at the damage on that just because it was counter. Oh, sheesh.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Good throw.
This is Musa's time. I'm assuming that he was expecting Campaign to tech there, wasn't looking for the jump, and just autopilot at that point, allowing Campaign to jump out of the corner, allowing Campaign to get the momentum, and allowing Campaign to get one game away.
Okay. Slasher.
Kisses for your offense. Kisses for your dashes.
Campaign looking extremely tough on Gal. 2-game lead, but almost in burnout here by Musa. All right, goes low.
And this is the range that I was looking for. This long range where Musa is really inclined to start throwing out the max outs. You see quickly off of that plan and closing the distance again.
Oh, try to go for a toss-up there. Oh,
full conversion.
Yeah. Very nice.
Ooh!
That's a sweep. Good sweep there by Musa.
And I wonder if he really caught Campaign trying to move after the fact, because it wasn't a punish or anything. Or at least there wasn't an indicator for it, so.
Oh, nice. Okay. Here we go. Here, Campaign on the trail. All right, good low.
Solid defense from Musa there. Again, not going for the upkick that Campaign was looking for. There's Annie.
It's looking good.
Right. Musa hasn't really been going to the skies too much. For the most part, if anything, they've been the knee shots. So, not too much of a reason for Campaign to have it, but still in a good spot is Campaign. The deep jumping that we've seen and the overhead trying to pour on this team. And
my God.
For the first time in who knows how long, possibly the entire time, Campaign turned on the red light and is now one round away from losing finals.
Yeah, indeed. A.K.I putting out that poison to him.
Yeah,
talk about red. We saying all purple right now.
Yeah, she got that perp, dog.
Okay. All right, Musa said that's not over just yet. I still got damage on the table, baby.
Yeah, that was nice. Really good switch as well until Campaign was able to find the hit. Now, I don't know if this is going to be enough, but this still leaves Musa in quite a terrible spot, only because there's so much life over on Campaign's side, and we're in, guess what, mid-range, long range. So, very strong position for Campaign and A.K.I.
All right, come on. Oh, just EX?
Yes.
Into the throw, and there it is. GG's. Musa closing it out on 4th place here at Max Mode 2024. But Campaign has to stay down because his next opponent is going to be that VIP coming back on stage with that Kimberly. And, you know, I think if you have to immediately outright play again, you're warmed, right? You're warmed up. There was no cool down time. You just got finished playing first of 3, and then you got to just hop into another one. Whereas your opponent may have had some time to think about it, but they haven't been pressing as many buttons as you've had during that time frame.
But the thing is, how many buttons does that VIP really need to press? Because you have to remember that the person who put Campaign down here in the first place is that VIP himself.
That VIP. That VIP.
Oh, he gets the article as well? I mean, he's still a turncoat.
Still a turn.
He did it himself. And I mean, something that will look very good for his resume for everything that he claimed at 404 Friday is if he's able to take down Campaign, he would have felt, or he would have placed better than every Georgia participant in Max Mode. And the only thing that will be standing against him is the demon that everybody looked at in the bracket in Chris G. But with that being said, he still has to be able to repeat the performance that he had first round in the top 8, and he has to put Campaign down one more time. You gotta remember that was a tight battle. It was 3-2.
How they say history repeats itself, or will it repeat itself in this instance, as we are getting this underway for Losers Finals top 3 action. Get your drinks and get your snacks, because somebody is going to be on the attack. Let's get to it. Kimberly versus A.K.I. Dat VIP going up against Campaign. Here we go. Okay. Bit slower pace power. Both players filling each other out here.
And Campaign just more so putting traffic in Gap Vip's face to start things off. The last that caught the drive rush wasn't meant to catch the drive rush, just to check any movement at that point. Stepping back, catching Gap Vip, tapping on the tech, and that could be the round. It is.
Oh my gosh, what a statement.
25 seconds, already have a perfect.
Yeah, that tells a story right there. I will say that definitely tells a story.
But that Vip already doing better than he did in the last round, quite literally. Finds himself in the corner. In control, though. Making sure Campaign doesn't move anywhere with the low force. Slide. And the throw. And the low. Where do we go? Hey, this is going to be big.
Hey. All right, knocks down. It's the overhead.
Meaty enough. I don't know if it's actually needs to be meaty or you get it confirmed afterwards for hitting a low, but meaty enough to get the confirm from the jab afterwards.
He said he wants to run back. Yeah. He's like, yo, I'm trying to see Chris G again, not you. This is my story. Oh, my gosh. All right, there's a hit here from Campaign.
Trying to get off of me.
Double hop hits.
Ooh!
And to the level 3. Here we go.
That was nice from Gap Vip. I mean, I don't know if that was a specific reaction to the last, but just to have the spacing and the idea to at the least fish was looking very good.
Immediately right back at you. That is the tone you have to set here. All right. Okay. Oh, but the drop. Okay. All right, well played. This is too tense right now.
Yeah, but the thing about this is, like, with the movement speed, Gap Vip was slowly walking Campaign into the corner. Campaign looking for a pulse, and that's one of the few times that Campaign has thrown a pulse and somebody has gotten through it. But it was more so the timing of Gap Vip jumping there as opposed to jumping in reaction to it. Now, starting this off, Campaign was trying to be a little more offensive, a little more active in the beginning, and Gap Vip with the whiff punish gets the first conversion. Didn't get a knockdown afterwards. Been a lot of meter for it, but that's a nice lead to work with. Got to fight through this burnout, though.
Okay, so let's get that indeed. All right, EX adding on to the frames.
As if she needs more from me, huh?
Okay.
Just not willing to use the super to try to break out of it. Honestly, don't know if she can, but a reset.
God.
That was a good reset.
That was pretty clean.
Yo, does the command focus on at some point in time? Because
Okay,
this is
good
where
parry.
Campaign likes to do it.
All right, it's a level 1. You want to take some gauge? Not enough yet.
Nah, but there it is.
Yeah.
Hoping that Campaign presses the button. But yeah, it's the kind of situation where Campaign is very trying to step away from Gap Vip, and again pays off, makes a little bit of space to get the trade, get the round, and get himself out of that sticky situation.
Yeah. Right there, good stuff from Campaign on that awareness and patience. But let's see what Gap Vip has in his box of tricks here.
Yeah, drive rushing in low this time. Again, not getting a full convert, not getting a knockdown. Full enough conversion for Kimberly nonetheless, but it happens like that.
Okay. Oh, players medium meter rich here. Oh, he jumped throw.
Right.
Tried to anti-hit it.
And I kind of wonder if Gap Vip was looking for like the command jump that A.K.I has, and is upset that there was nothing there. That could weigh on his mind. But a really nice thing is that he had the awareness to even try it. This is a big push. One that burnt out Campaign, looking to try to get the meter out of Gap Vip. The parry is keeping his gauge intact for now.
A buttons presses.
Right, and he's still holding on to the gauge with the pixel. He's trying to push through, daring Campaign to press the button, but not right there.
He said, nope. He said patience is going to be the key here. I do not have to force my hand. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, the last few times Gap Vip has been looking for the drive rush, crouch medium kick. It's been panning out pretty good. Double cross under just to take the throw, but doesn't have the distance to flag down the OD slither. So this is Campaign time.
Yeah, this campaign is definitely bringing the pain on this instance. Beautiful sequence into the damage. Oh, the whiff throw. This could be the start of something bad here for campaign. Okay, nice. Throws to the corner again. Oh, nobody's home.
I feel like that's really surprising. It makes sense because that's the first time we've seen I believe that's the first time we've seen campaign go to a level 1. If he did, it was like yesterday. But that means at the least, DapVip was looking for a jump out or jab.
All right, we got the knockdown here. All right, let's see. DapVip being very cautious. Have a lot of resources. Oh, we're not tuning up the band just yet. Are we going to do it now? All right, we're going to save it. Okay. Over most heads. Gets the throw. Hey, 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 hey. Here we go. Here we go.
All of this started with campaign being presented with another option against Pulse that he clearly wasn't ready for. He's been ready for jumps over. I think he was ready for a slide. He wasn't ready for a teleport through. And that was the key that DapVip used to unlock the door and step through the second game. Now finding himself in a much better position than the first time they played. 2-1 and 1 game away from a rematch with Chris G.
All right, gets that grab there, the slide. Making this mark here. DapVip. Maybe feeling it go. You're not going nowhere.
Yeah, campaign, you know, just desperately trying to get away from the spray can. Getting tagged up at each turn of the corner. Now pinned down, tried to anti-air that, but had no timing for it whatsoever, presumably jab or something. Whatever campaign is thinking, it is not working at all. DapVip loves it though.
All right, well, set point here for DapVip.
Yeah, and
sheesh.
Took that round in a dominant fashion to say the least. Dashing jab to start us off one more time. And a little too much dip on the chip, a little too eager for campaign to look for a throw. That was the break that campaign needed. You really want him to go 5 again, huh? Hey!
Poison.
Right.
That girl is poison. Oh, nice slice. Here we go. I fully agree with this. Get some of that gauge back, take a little bit away from campaign. Now we can establish a set plan for that pressure. Oh, wow. Immediately like wake up jab, yo.
No, you.
All right, overhead.
Yeah, DapVip is like really assuming that campaign is so flustered that he's taking immediate reactions. And campaign's waiting. Now, this is crucial. Assuming that we even see one more look. There it is. And DapVip was ready for it.
God, and Darius DapVip is going into grand finals to go against the final boss of this tournament, Chris G. My goodness. If there was like a meter or like some kind of total or tally about how many tournaments this man has won or how many top 3 places he's gotten throughout this weekend, I want to say his record probably would be Justin Wong's at this point. I mean, I think this is like another day in the office for him where he just comes down, he enjoys fighting games. He enjoys pressing buttons and being here with the community. But to have that level of skill in so many different titles is just, it's rare. It's super rare for somebody to be able to compete at such a high level and not focus on one particular game or genre. And he's one of the ones that is the trendsetter for this. So when future generations ask, who's the one guy that entered 11 or 12 tournaments at the same time, they're going to say, oh, you talking about Chris G. This is going to be called the Chris G. That's it. But and speaking of getting going, these both players here are in grand finals right now. We have DapVip with the Kimberly, representing the Kimberly Nation. I know there's some Kimberly players out there that are checking them out right now. Going up against the Invader, Chris G. I wouldn't even call him a villain. I just call him a guy that likes pressing some buttons and playing some games. But he is out here with the modern chun. See, y'all, see, we got the booze going on. You don't want to see the hometown hero, but you called him a turncoat. All right, you called him a turncoat. But he's always going to be ATL here for us.
He even said it himself. Hello?
Oh, he did.
Yes,
Oh,
he-
if
that's
he
what I've been
if
saying.
he gave himself that name, then all right, that's fine.
We've been saying. I've been saying this the entire time. He is the one that said that he
That's
wanted to
hardcore.
represent Kansas and beat all of Georgia.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this isn't what I did. But
All right, he's a double agent. How about that?
But again, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about us. It's about this huge wall that Dat Vip has to find some way to break through, and he's tried once with absolutely no success. So, needless to say, he is far beyond the underdog in this match. Let's see if he can put something together. He's taking a game at the least off of Chris G's Chun. Because he did get a set. But it was against a Rashid.
Yeah, he immediately went right back to Chun when he realized he couldn't get you done. But here we go. All right, lightning kicks. For big calm.
Yeah,
before the storm.
They found their hits, both of them with solid hits on the sides as well. It's not like there was too many errant mistakes so far, but this is Dat Vip, again, getting a little bit of momentum and immediately pressing Chris G with the OD up kick to snuff out any offense, finding some extra credit after that. Chasing down, backdash DI, only for space, and not all of this added up is very nice.
Yeah, gets the back throw here.
Right?
Okay.
And this is one of the...
Oh my God. Please.
Go ahead and say it. It's actually very important. Yeah, that's actually really crucial right there. Because that was like the rare time that we found Chris G in a corner burnt out. But was sitting with meter, so had his hand on the super trigger, pulled it, stopped that Vip's offense, and is able to survive burnout and get the first round.
Yeah, he does get that. He was the low forward conversion. Close it out, but Chris G right now looking nigh unstoppable. Oh, good tech. All right, jabs.
And I feel like just the way Chris G's played that corner, backing up and like daring Dat Vip to stay play neutral, kind of shows the confidence in him. Shows that Chris G feels that he can beat him in any avenue, which hasn't happening, but Dat Vip able to find a big hit, big conversion in a level 3. So stacking the chips in his favor a little bit more. Neutral going to have a little more speed to work with, and any hit is going to count more. Quite literally any, like that one right there.
All right, does get a good sequence here into the corner here. Oh my gosh, good legs coming out there from Chris G. Getting the throw. All right, backs off.
And when I think about it, those legs are very vital to Chris G, because that's, again, more information that he has. The only reason he was allowed to do that is because Dat Vip's been scared off of doing medias because of the OD up kicks. Gave Chris G enough time to go up to the air. Oh! Pause for a second before he unleashed the crouch mid kick all the way down to your level 3.
Yeah, first game going out to Chris G. Sheesh. And you mentioned that there was only one person who took a game off of. Well, two people. Yeah, only took a game off of the whole weekend so far that we've seen. Okay. All right, but here we go. Game 2 in Grand Finals, Maximo 2024.
Dat Vip able to slide out of the corner as Chris G was dashing in, but nothing was really done as Chris was still keeping control, throwing some kind of reversal. Couldn't tell you what, maybe a missed input on EX Shumbu possibly.
Oh, good parry.
That's gotta be obnoxious. Because like Dat Vip was able to find parry jab against the stomp in the last set that they played. Last time he took a throw trying to tech, no good. That time he tried to jab, but for whatever reason was off the mark with it. That leads to Chris getting a perfect in this round.
Yeah, indeed. Chris G, man, he just has an answer for everything. You see green, I'm going up kicks, baby.
Right.
Let's go.
Been very consistent with that response throughout the weekend.
All right, I'm a knockdown. Okay, this is a good start from Dat Vip.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the second one. And with a meaty, especially since Chris G is in burnout. But he probably has a little bit of fear seeing the super come out a little bit earlier. Chris G taking the space given, get some air legs, walk all the way in his
3.
walk all the way in his drill, and was able to still clear the throw range before getting this conversion.
Yep. So right now, Chris G up 2-0 here again. Dab, yeah. And the energy is just, I know people want to see a reset. They want to see the last game, last round. But Chris G said, not today. I got a flight to catch. Let's wrap this up, bro.
Yeah, depending on what side you're on, that's where your energy bar is. But Chris G feeling pretty good about this. He's just showing it's still very convincing, very consistent. He's able to work around the stomp, get two of them that time into the overhead. Big conversion, only needs one more to close out this round. Needs a solid one at least. I don't even think a throw's enough unless it's throw punish. But Dap able to tech. But taking a stand forward and was trying to run in from long range. I believe that was going to be a slide, but just a little slow on the draw. Chris G, 1 round away from tournament points. This is a nice start for Dap.
Nice, gets the grab here from Dap. But still a long, long mountain to climb here, right? EX up kicks, the beauty of that instantaneous reaction.
Yeah, and it's been a while since we've seen them too. I guess the catalyst for that one was the can all around, which I believe that's the first time we've seen it out of Dap Vip in the set. And with hit by hit going on, you see the lights getting dimmer and dimmer for Dap Vip, but is able to get under the legs. Okay. It's a boosting chain.
You have to be careful about DNI here. Oh, but that won't even be necessary. And there it is. GG's. Chris G is your Max Mode 2024 Street Fighter 6 champion. My goodness. Wow. Another one, yo. Another plaque to get on for him to bring back. How's he gonna get all that on the airplane? They're gonna have to, I don't know, they're gonna tell him to step in this line or something right now. I'm like, yo, can you even lift this, like, with all these medals and, trophies and stuff you done earned over the weekend? But man, oh man. So I think we're gonna actually transition over to the award ceremony here right now for our places here, I believe, top 3. So first place, you got Chris G. Phenomenal gameplay we've seen from the modern Chun. Yo, the power of instantaneous reactions in the hand of strong and capable players is a problem. I'm gonna say it right now. I said it.
Go for it.
I said it. So let's get our second place up here as we got Dap Vip with the Kimberly. Second place going strong, and then third place there is Campaign. The young man's debut here with the A.K.I. The top 3 for Street Fighter 6. It started out with 100 plus, and then there were 3. Wow.
I mean, depending on how far you want to go down, you really said there was 1, 2 is not a winner, 3 nobody remembers.
Hey man, I'd remember getting top 3. I'm like, hey, I just look at my medal. I would just remind myself on the medal, but there it is. These guys are taking their pictures, shaking hands, kissing babies, doing the political stuff there. But what an amazing event that we've had this entire weekend. Street Fighter 6 here at Max Mode. Got to see a variety of different play styles. People traveling from all over the regional area to come check out the event. Man, we definitely do appreciate that support. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of our heart, man. This has been a special event to see people we haven't seen in the area in quite some time, catch up with them, even if it's just a little quick 2-minute chat. Hey, I ain't seen you in 10 years or whatever, but how you doing? You enjoying the event? What's going on? Quick catch up. But events like these are much needed, especially in the local area. I can go on a long rant or story about that all day, but time is money and time is precious indeed. Doggy Sammons, how you feeling about Max Mode, man?
Feeling like I had a pretty good time. I mean, you pretty much said every sentiment that I had. Again, really enjoyed the tournament through and through. Nice to get out and talk the good talk on the mic, especially with you. It's been good times. Don't really need to say too much more about that. And I'm kind of assuming with that being said, we are going to clear the way. I think, what's next? Cosplay competition, I believe? Oh. Okay, so that means everybody gets not even roughly, exactly an hour break to, if you were planning on staying here, keep this tab open, go get yourself a snack, get yourself freshened up. I believe Tekken is starting Top 16 is starting on the other stream.
Scruffy FGC.
Yeah,
Scruffy City FGC
Right.
for Tekken Top 16.
that's on Twitch. On YouTube, it's just the other stream because both of the streams are there on the page. So there's still some action if you want to catch it. But for us, I guess this is enough for us. We're done for now. Again, thank you for giving us your time for Street Fighter 6 this morning. And until next time, be easy, yo. Peace.